In a world that celebrates brightness, speed, and innovation, In Praise of Shadows by Jun'ichirō Tanizaki offers a gentle, almost whispered counterpoint. It is not just a book, it is an atmosphere, a meditation, and an invitation to see the world differently. Let's explore this beautiful but thin essay on aesthetics and shadows. Originally published in 1933, this short essay reads like a quiet walk through a traditional Japanese house. Tanizaki, one of Japan's most celebrated modern writers, reflects on the subtle beauty of things that often go unnoticed. The patina of old lacquerware, the hush of a dimly lit room, and the flickering glow of candlelight. At the heart of the book, In Praise of Shadows is ultimately about aesthetics, but not just any aesthetics. The essay is a meditation on Wabi-sabi, the appreciation of imperfection, of wear and weather, of shadows and stillness. Tanizaki contrasts traditional Japanese sensibilities with Western ideals of clarity, of gloss, and of illumination. Where the West seeks to banish shadows with bright electric lights, Japan finds poetry in their presence.
And surely you have seen, in the darkness of the innermost rooms of these huge buildings, to which sunlight never penetrates, how the gold leaf of a sliding door or screen will pick up a distant glimmer from the garden, then suddenly send forth an ethereal glow, a faint golden light cast into the enveloping darkness, like the glow upon the horizon at sunset. In no other setting is gold quite so exquisitely beautiful. You walk past, turning to look again, and yet again, and as you move away, the golden surface of the paper glows ever more deeply, changing not in a flash, but growing slowly, steadily brighter, like colour rising in the face of a giant. Or again you may find that the gold dust of the background, which until that moment had only a dull, sleepy lustre, will, as you move past, suddenly gleam forth as if it had burst into flame.
So Tanizaki explores in his essay the ideas of shadows and aesthetics through different ways, one being food, but not in the way that you might expect. He writes about the beauty of miso soup in a dark lacquer bowl, how its rich tones glow faintly in the dim light. It's not just about taste, it's about the experience, the subtle blending of texture, reflection, and ritual. Food becomes more than nourishment, it becomes theatre, a sensual dialogue between the seen and unseen. Tanizaki also turns his eye to the world of theatre, kabuki, and no. He notes how the no stage, with its sparse lighting and restrained movement, cultivates a space where imagination and shadow thrive. In the West, theatre dazzles with spectacle. In the East, the dimness invites introspection. Even the smallest gestures carry enormous weight. Kabuki, more flamboyant than no, still relies on tradition, texture, and shadow to create mood. Tanizaki sees these art forms not just as entertainment, but as a reflection of deeper cultural values: restraint, quietude, and depth. You should read In Praise of Shadows for many reasons. It won't take you long. It's a nice, gentle little exploration of aesthetics. But also it will slow you down. It will remind you to notice the grain of the wood, the softness of a shadow on a paper wall, the beauty of something aged and worn. It is a quiet rebellion against the sterile perfection of modern life. It is a call to find grace in the dim and the quiet. Tanizaki doesn't just praise shadows, he restores their dignity. In doing so, he helps us see not only Japanese culture with new eyes, but our own everyday spaces with more reverence. This lovely little essay is not just worthy of recommendation, it is a gift to anyone ready to slow down and see beauty where they least expect it. Read it slowly and let the shadows speak.